Welcome back to another episode. And today, I thought I'd have a look at some of the signed video games that I've been able to acquire over the years. And guys, what are some signed video games that you have? Maybe you went to a convention, you met a creator of a game, you got something signed. I tell you, a video game is a video game. It's just, I said it before, it's a little circuits and whatever, plastic and all of that. You know, with a little plastic around, you know, to create a packaging. But when you have somebody who worked on the game or the creator of the game sign that game, it becomes a stuff of legend. It does for me personally. And that's the thing. It really personalizes it for me. So if you got anything signed, please let me know in the comments below. Man, and I really want to make this video because I have collected a bunch of stuff over the years, and I really wanted to share it today. So here's one of the first ones, and you guys know I did an entire birthday episode basically a couple of years ago now, and that was when I got all my Wonder Boy games signed by the creator of Wonder Boy, Ryuichi Nizuzawa, and I was so happy to get them all signed. I couldn't believe that he did that, and then he also sent me a birthday card. I was like, wow, my life's pretty cool. And Wonder Boy was such a childhood memory that you know, one of those things you think, God, I'll never. You don't even think that you would ever get anything signed by the creator, you know. But nice enough that he did. So that was very, very cool. And I'm just in no order here. This showed up one day, and it is the Skyrim Soundtrack, signed by the composer Jeremy Soule, and the signature's right here. Pete Dorr bought this for me. I guess he was doing a pre-order in the soundtrack, and if there was a certain amount that were signed, if he pre-ordered it fast, and he ordered a couple, so he got one for himself and the other one that I got, and I just was so stoked to get this. I was like, wow, I really loved the music in Skyrim. It's so powerful, right? So to have the soundtrack signed by the composer, fantastic. This one's pretty damn cool. This one is really cool. From the Dreamcast era. Look at that. Shenmue. Shenmue. A wonderful game that a lot of people have not played, that they really need to play. And if I open it up, right here, signed by Yu Suzuki, the creator of Shenmue, the creator of Space Harrier, the creator of Outrun, the creator of Virtual Fighter, the true god among gods at Sega back in the day, and I was really stoked, and I did seek this out on eBay quite a few years ago because I was like, I have to get Shenmue signed by Yu Suzuki, and I was stoked to get this. It blew my mind. I've shown this before. Yuji Horii, the creator of Dragon Quest, got that off eBay. I was waiting for that. I knew he was down in the States doing some signings. I did a save search on like Dragon Quest signing on eBay. The next day, boom. And I've never seen one go up since, so very lucky to get that. Now, I want to thank my friends Taylor and Joseph. A couple of years ago, they went down to MagFest. And I was not able to go because it's quite far for me. So I knew there was a special guest going to be there. I knew there was a guest who I worship. I just adore this guy's music. You know, his 16-bit music especially. It was part of my golden childhood growing up. And that person was Yuzo Koshiro. And so I had my two friends down there, and they're like, yeah, we'll get something signed for you. He was only signing one thing each. So I sent them a couple of covers, and I only got two things back, but very cool to get Ease signed by Yuzo Koshiro right here. To Johnny, Yuzo Koshiro. Wow. Something else. Yeah, he did a lot of the music for Ease, which is a lot of people don't know about. And the one that I had to get, gotta big thank you for this one. Streets of Rage 1, signed by Yuzo Koshiro. For anybody who grew up in the 1989 into the 90s, the Streets of Rage music is just legendary. Even people who do not like video game music have said to me, wow, what music is that? I'm like, it's video game music. They're like, oh, I don't like it then. But no, they were blown away by it. They couldn't believe how incredible it was. And man, to have something signed by Yuzo Koshiro, legendary. Another legendary one for myself. I'm so just thrilled to have this. And it is one of my favorite games is Phantasy Star. And one of the ones I really like in the series is Phantasy Star Online. Phantasy Star Online, signed by Yuji Naka, the man behind Sonic, the man behind Sonic Team. Signed this back in 2001 when the game first came out. Wow. I just... This means something, especially now he's not at Sega anymore. Those days are over. Same for Yu Suzuki leaving. It's so nice to have remnants of their golden eras with Sega. And very happy to pick this up quite some time ago now. Now, a lot of people who've been watching the show know that I had Charles Martinet hanging over here one night, which was a true trip and a half. And I asked him to do an interview, and he hadn't talked to Nintendo, so he couldn't do it. So I made him feel guilty and sign all my Mario stuff. Super Mario Sunshine, the Japanese version. Super Mario Bros. On the DS. Super Mario 3 on the Game Boy Advance. The new Super Mario Wii U. Luigi's Mansion. Dark Moon, that's a cool one to get. The American version of Super Mario Sunshine. Luigi's Mansion. I love that game. For it to get signed by Charles, the voice actor himself, incredible. Let's put these down because they're going to fall over. And the picture that I got taken with him, he signed the strategy guide for Super Mario 64. And last but not least, Smash Brothers. And I always love it with him. He always writes the funniest thing. Let's go. He actually writes that on there. That's very, very cool. I think it's fantastic. So those are some of my signed games. And I also have, I think I've shown this before, my signed Amano Art Book. The artist for Final Fantasy actually drew a picture right here. Very, very awesome. Love that. And some other ones that I have that are kind of cool. This is not... I'll show you a video game one and I'll show you... Here we go. Years ago, I ran into the character designer of Grandia. And I was able to rush him down, I ran after him. And I got him to sit down and I said, oh, can I please get a drawing of Justin from Grandia? And he sat and obliged me and he drew this up and it was just... fantastic to get. Yeah, I mentioned this in the Grandia episode as well. I've had this since 2000. 14 years ago I got this and very lucky to have it. I love Grandia. And to have a drawing of the main character from Grandia, wow. When I was at this conference, and I cannot remember the name of the director offhand, because I just pulled this out, is here we go. He was the director on the last half of Wings of Oniamis. He's also, this is the character Shiro Ladot from Wings of Oniamis. He was also the monster designer of all the angels in Evangelion. I think he did some monster designs in Gunbuster. And he was a director on Blue Submarine number 6. And he was there because he was directing Blue Submarine number 6. And the character designer for Grandia was doing the character designs for Blue Submarine number 6. I think he was doing the monsters in it. That's right. So I was able to, I said, oh, can you do me the Wings of Oniamis characters? I couldn't believe I could even get this. Unbelievable. So, guys, those are some of the rarest things that I have signed. The drawings are unbelievable. I can't believe I have that. So, have you ever gone to a convention, got anything signed? What are some rare, cool signed games you have? Please leave a comment below and let everybody know. So anyways, guys, until next time.